What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to Crypto Gangs. It's your boy D-Reg coming at you with a part 2 to trading the easy way. This could relate to cryptocurrency, stocks, precious metals, whatever that you could put on a chart. You could look for these patterns that I'm going to be discussing in this series. And last video, I'm not too sure if you guys saw it or not, but I did one on the falling wedge and the rising wedge. If you haven't watched those videos, definitely look above. Click that link and watch that video as well. And also be sure to subscribe to the channel, thumb up the video, and hit the bell for notifications. And always leave your questions, concerns, and comments down there in that comment section, as well as your suggestions that you may have. I definitely look forward to reading them, and I will get back to them AS to the P. So with that being said, let's go ahead and jump in this video. Also want to remind you guys and girls out there that if you want to support the channel, definitely look in the description and check out some of those links. They may be helpful to you as well as help the channel at the same time. Most of those links are affiliate links, so they do help. They don't cost you a thing extra, but they do help this channel. So I do appreciate each and every one of you for taking a look at those links and seeing if it's something that you may be able to use. So with that being said, what we're looking at again, we're using the Ethereum US dollar chart. This is a 30-minute chart, which means that each and every one of these candles represents 30 minutes of price action on the Ethereum US dollar chart. So what we're looking at, like I said, is the bullish rectangle, and I mapped out one, and I just wanted to let you guys see what it looks like on a real chart and also see what the price action does with that. So let's go ahead and move this over and see what has happened since the wedge or the rectangle has formed. And like I said, look, one other thing I do want to say though before I jump into it is that you notice that this is in a bearish trend. The price has been suppressed and pushed down, and this is what you look for when you're looking for a rectangle pattern, or a bullish rectangle pattern. You're looking for the price to have been pressed down, suppressed very hard, and it now on a rebound. And on the rebound is where you're looking for this bullish rectangle to come into play. So let's go ahead. So what does that mean? With that being said, what does that mean? That means that we're looking for a long position. We're looking for a trade to take a long position, not a short position, because the odds are, according to this pattern, the odds are is that the price action will go up, not down. Not saying that it can't go down. It's just the probability of it going down is not as great as it is in going up. So let's go ahead and see how this plays out. So still within the rectangle. Okay, we get a little push up. Nothing verified there. Maybe looking now to get into a position. And where would I get into a position if this thing broke out? I probably will be looking for anything above the bottom of this candle would be a good place for me at 136.50 is where I would be looking, and probably some resistance at 137.10, somewhere around there, 137.20, somewhere in that range right here and here. You can see these two bottom wicks is where I'll be looking. There may be resistance, but I'm looking for about 136.50. If it breaks above there, I would probably take a long position. And we get a breakout. We get a pretty big breakout. Let me pull this down some so you guys can see. 136.50 probably would have taken a position and rode it up. And as you can see, as it got into this resistance, it went all the way up to, let's see what the top of this candle is, 138.80. So at 136.50 to 138.80, not bad price action, good profits there. And I would most definitely be taking profits out on that candle alone. I would take something out of there, at least some of my position out, just in case this thing turns back around and starts coming back down. But so far, this has proven itself to work, this pattern. Oh my goodness, look at that. Look at that. That's what I'm talking about, guys. This is the power of these patterns. This is the power of these patterns. Now look, guys, listen to me. Yes, this price action has already happened, so it was easy for me to find this pattern. because it already played out. But the thing is that if you can get used to looking at these patterns, you can find moves like this. You know, say you made an entry at 136.50, you didn't get stopped out, and you kept on into this position all the way up until the top of this candle, which would be 146.15. Guys, this is what I'm trying to tell you guys about these patterns. Look at that. It kept going up. I probably would have been out, though. I would have taken profits and started looking for new patterns all the way up to 151.69. You know, this is why I'm doing this free series to you guys for free. I'm not charging anything for this, whereas some of these other guys out there are charging an arm and a leg just to learn these simple patterns, very simple patterns, or they're charging you an arm and a leg to map out and tell you where to enter and where to exit and where to short and where to long and all of that stuff. I'm not going to go into all of that because that's on the borderlines of being a financial advisor, and I'm not a financial advisor, but what I am is a dude on YouTube trying to show you guys the easy way to make profits in cryptocurrency, stocks, precious metals. It does not matter. When you find these patterns and these patterns work out the way that they are supposed to work out, you can make huge profits, or for the very least, you can be in the profits and not losing. You know, if you're not looking at these patterns, you're just playing on emotions and what you think and what other people are telling you, versus turning yourself into a robot, looking for these patterns and placing and executing these trades as a robot would or AI would. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and jump into the bearish pattern. Like I said, for this pattern, you're looking for the price to be down. It comes up. You look for the rectangle. You find it. Then you look for a breakout. Get you a position in it and then ride it on up until you into profits where you feel you're ready to take profits out, or the trade turns against you and you get stopped out. That's the whole point in these. And like I said, this was a beautiful one. And so this thing can happen, man. It happened before for Ethereum USD not too long ago. This is the Ethereum USD chart. So it can definitely happen again. You just have to know these patterns and look for these patterns. And that's the point of this series, guys. That's why I'm doing it. So definitely subscribe to the channel and let's see if you can learn something and maybe make some positive trades for yourself and help your blockfolio or your portfolio or your precious folio, whatever it is that you're out there trading with. And let's move on and look at to the bearish pattern. All right, so for the bearish rectangle, is just the opposite as the bullish rectangle. You're looking for the price action to have been up and has been pushed down, and now you're looking for the sideways, what we call consolidation period. And this is, and you're looking now for a price break down, because now this pattern is telling you that the probability of the price is to go down versus going up. So you're looking for a place to be short on of what we're looking at right now, the Ethereum US dollar 30-minute chart. So you're looking to go short. You're looking for a price break below this line. As you can see, this one broke below, but it wasn't confirmed because it popped right back into it. So therefore, you would not be getting into a short at that moment, but you are looking for a place to take a short. So let's go ahead and move it on 30 minutes from here. So still within the bearish rectangle, still nowhere to enter or take a short at yet. It's still within the confines of that rectangle. So let's move it over 30 more minutes. I kind of gave you a little fake out here. As you can see, the price broke just below where I set the bottom of the rectangle. But I still, you know, it's not a good place to take a short yet because it's not a confirmed breakout. Still playing within, and in the meantime, guys, this is something you could be playing the bottom of the rectangle to the top of the rectangle, shorting it and longing it and taking profits as you go. But if you're just looking for the pattern, then you don't have a short position yet. 30 more minutes, still within. Let's keep moving. Keep moving. Okay, now we have a confirmation. The candle closed outside of the bottom of the rectangle. Now is the time to take a sharp position and to get your limit orders or your stop loss in place. That way you don't lose if this thing turns around on you. So let's go ahead and finish this pattern. Oh yeah, you're in the profits now. Kind of played with you there. Probably would have stopped you out. If you're smart, you would have had your stop limit right at the top of the body of this candle. At least in my opinion, that's where I would have had it. And I would have got stopped out. But I would have got stopped out in profits. Maybe not huge profits, but I would have probably taken some profits down there as well. But let's continue to play this out. Wow. And it continues to drop, guys. That's one reason you do want to have your stops in, but you also maybe want to be careful where you put it. Some people would put them inside, back inside this rectangle here. That's probably the smart position, because had you have had your stop where I said to put it, you would have got stopped out. You would have had profits, but it would have been very small profits because you didn't take a position until after this thing broke out. So either take your profits as it drops, or set your stop right inside of here, you know, and that way you can take advantage of these profits, guys. That's the other crucial part of trading, is where you put your stops at. So anyway, as you can see, this thing played out very beautifully, and you would have made profits had you taken your profits down at the bottom of here. So let's say you took a position at the top of this candle at 140, 178, and you rode it down to the bottom of this wick, 131.81. That is an awesome short position with great profits, and that's the power of these patterns, guys. But as you can see, you can't be greedy. You have to take your profits, because these things turn around very quick on you. And as you can see, this pretty much turned into the bullish rectangle on you as it pushed price up, went sideways, and then shot back up. And you could have turned around and put a long position waiting for the breakout of here and made more profits from there. So guys, girls, ladies and gentlemen, let me know what you think about this. I hope I explained myself well enough. If I didn't, please let me know in the comment section. I will do my best to explain it to you and try to make it more clear for you guys. It's kind of hard putting it on video. It's in my head. I'm trying to get it out to you guys, and that's what I'm going to continue to do with this series. So definitely subscribe to the channel. Also, if you want to support the channel, like I said before, definitely use those links in the description. They do help. And also encourage you guys to hit that subscribe button, like I said, also to help me get my numbers up. That is greatly appreciated. Thumb up the video, hit the bell for notifications. And with that being said, until next time, peace, dog.